It's time to magazine gift review. Oh boy, after I was excited for last fall of Record Jurassic World 2020 magazine gift, this one feel makes it bad. Less excited for the build and more excited for the minifigures. I mean, come on, last fall was that good. So what happened with this one? Well, it still have a good minifigures, be cheaper by this magazine gift. But anyway, Record Jurassic World. I get Record Jurassic World 122009 fake Hoskins, which is, as I say, 122009 fake Hoskins with Buggy has 35 pieces and it came out in mostly September 2020. Which is, yep, this is a defeat Record Jurassic World magazine gift that it actually came out in September 2020, which is last week. If you count, I upload YouTuber in October. But anyway, so let's take a look with the foil bags first. And you can tell the Flame All Stars is pretty much similar to the last one, except they use the same size as the first three Record Jurassic World magazine gift foil bag size. We have it white and blue and have a black yellow line Flame All Stars here. And ask for background. It honestly looks so beautiful. Yeah, this is probably the most beautiful background all styles whatever made on Record Jurassic World magazine gift ever made. It have many tree that it have some of these detail. It have T-Rex and of course Pteranodon. Yep, Pteranodon. Okay, and it have two of them, and then they show up the logos of the. And then they show up logos of the numbers of 25, which is it have 25 pieces. And they show up the cartoony black and white bricks or styles here, which is, yeah, it's just a cartoon black, which is, by the way, it's just a black and white cartoon bricks or styles here. And then on the down side they show up. And then on the down side they show up 7 plus on the left, and they show up the logos of course Universe at DreamWorks. That every Record Jurassic World have it, that we cover both Universe at DreamWorks, every set at every magazine gift as well, and even body packs in the past years as well. So asking for the back, they show up different looks of a Tom Flame All Stars than the last time, which is Greedo Daniel magazine gift. We cover orange and blue, and they show up and then they show up some of tail as well, what I believe. And then they show up dark trains, dark blue, cone piece one by one. And I guess that's fine. And then they show up Canada, symbol at, of course, United Kingdom as well. And say AAT, and they say GA, and they show up the symbol of 05 at PP. And I guess that's about it. So yeah, so now let's skip this build and take a look with the minifigures first. And I forgot it have controller design inside here. So yeah, so now let's move on with the minifigures right now for real. So the minifigures of this legacy gift are fixed Hoskins. And fixed Hoskins, this is 2019 policy of fixed Hoskins that he only appeared in T-Rex vs. Dynamac set for last years of Jurassic World, and it now finally appeared in Legacy Gift be cheapest by them. And the minifigures on him looks pretty good. The legs isn't too special. The torso pretty looks pretty nice. It's definitely must be different than 2050 fixed Hoskins torso pretty, even though I did have a 2050 fixed Hoskins minifigures, and on the back have it some nice printing on the back as well. And for the face, and asking for the face looks so great. On the front, you can see his smile with, let's just say, evil looks, and on the back they show up really angry face. Also, the weird things about this minifigure is that the bill is dark gray, while the hair is black, which makes no sense which it makes absolutely no sense with having black hair based on fixed Hoskins, because in a cartoony version of Jurassic World, which is Jurassic World for Flora Nicola, yet which is cartoon special movie, what I believe, which is that was absolutely came out Florida the last years, the names is record Jurassic World, the leaders of Iceland Nobula. That fixed Hoskins still have it light gray. That fixed Hoskins still have it dark gray. So why they choose black instead gray? That makes no sense whatever. At the last time, that makes no sense. It have black on the hair piece instead with gray. And asking for the gun, nothing too much to say. It's just a basic gun build. We have some apart, and of course gun piece himself as well. So 2019 fixed Hoskins is pretty good minifigures overall. So now let's move on. So now let's move on with the build next. So here the Buggy build, and the design of this is not good. It has pretty bad color scheme with dark red, lime green, black, yellow, the worst part is that on the back inside here have a light gray sticks out so badly under this piece like cheese. What they thinking they could at least replace with bag of something. Ask for a build, they aren't able to say. It have nice flat build with using 2 time 1x1 tire piece with shaft, 1x1 plate piece with trains wide, and on the back they show up to start one. It's definitely you can connect with the gun on the top, and then one for the downside you can connect with the nano mini build for the next number of record Jurassic World XC, which is it's definitely gonna be the last record Jurassic World 2020 magazine one, plus the last Jurassic World 2020 magazine gift as well. And then they could show up of giving some of extra pieces on the back. Well, let's say 1x1 tile pieces with, let's say, lime green or maybe yellow, of even 1x1 slope pieces, of maybe 1.2 slope pieces. But oh wait, we have a yellow that will make Korsky looks even worse, so they could at least use it with lime green instead. And lastly, it have a compact that you can space for that you can only space that. And lastly is the compact that you can space only one minifigures on this size, that you can space it only one, like every Buggy build have them, that it have only one space for one minifigures and nothing else. And sorry about that, this fully over, but I guess to not show it up, it focus to put it fixed minifigures on this Buggy and connect with the holder piece here. Let me one more minute. Oh come on! Oh come on! Come on! Now, let be for a second. And done. Now looks much better on fit Hoskins sit on Buggy one. So I guess that's about it. So now let's do my final thought of this magazine gift. Fixed Hoskins with Buggy is a good maxi gift. legacy gift at all. It have no good build for Buggy, even though it wasn't too special for the build, but it was mostly thought in at Kolsky, even though having some positive stuff. Asking for the minifigures, I guess it's only good things about this legacy gift, since we get picked Hoskins and only in T-Rex versus Dynamax Battle for the last years of record Jurassic World set, and now it finally beat T-Boss in this legacy gift, so fake a record. So yeah, I do not recommend this. I honestly recommend it for, so yeah, I'm honestly recommend it just for minifigures, so I do not recommend this at all. I just recommend it just for minifigures. So I don't rate this legacy gift, but still I do not recommend this. I just recommend it just for minifigures here, which is picked Hoskins that I only recommend it just for picked Hoskins minifigures here, and I still do not recommend this. Well, meanwhile, I still recommend it just for picked Hoskins minifigures here. So I guess that's about it. Now let's hope the last one will be much better than this one. So what you guys think is? Link comment in below. This is Hoskins and say out.